Hey guys, it's Arrow back with another video, and I'm gonna help you guys get better at editing on FORTNITE Mobile. This is gonna be part of a new series that I'm doing to help people get better at FORTNITE Mobile if they need help getting better, and it is inspired by another YouTuber named It's Jerry. Well, he gives guides on how to get better at FORTNITE, but they're mostly aimed towards PC players, and I did some searches on YouTube, and there were none that help mobile players, so this is going to be a new series that I'm doing. Alright, now let's get into the video. Please don't believe the background gameplay, it's my first day playing Six Finger Claw. But anyway, there could be a numerous amount of reasons that you found this video. First, you're bad at editing on FORTNITE, or you're new to the game, or you want to improve even more, or you just randomly found this video. But whatever the reason is, this video is guaranteed to help you, and if it doesn't, please dislike it. And also, if this video gets like 100 views, I'll consider doing more of these. First step to be more consistent and faster at editing on FORTNITE Mobile is to optimize your HUD and settings. And for some reason, if you don't know what the HUD on FORTNITE Mobile is and you play FORTNITE Mobile, I'm ashamed. Speaking of the HUD, I'm going to start with what you're doing wrong with it first. If you don't play with more than 4 fingers and still did it like this, boy, you need to go to the HUD layout tool immediately and create a claw for yourself that requires 4 or more fingers. And here's my HUD just for a reference. But make sure your HUD is comfortable for you, and you can even copy the HUD of a YouTuber. Just make sure it requires 4 more fingers because that will give you the most control over your building, aim, and editing. Now on to the essential stuff. You may or may not already know this. So I have a button here, and it's called Edit, Toggle, and Reset. And usually it's going to be up here, and here's just the normal edit button. But what you're going to want to do is put this one back here and bring this one down. Edit, toggle, what basically edit, toggle, and reset does is this button that you press to edit and this reset button combined. So basically when you go in to edit a piece, it will automatically reset the edit before you edit. So you'll have that muscle memory in mind of you just doing a simple edit because it will automatically reset when you get it on. Next button here is targeted edit. This is similar to how console and PC players edit, but what you do is you hold down this button with one finger and drag the screen around so your crosshair is moving with the other finger. This is different from touch editing because when you touch edit, you drag your finger across the tiles. So if you're going to enable cursor editing, go over to settings, disable edit with touch, and enable confirm edit on release because that will allow you to edit faster. And once you release that button, your edit will be confirmed automatically. The next thing, of course, are your sensitivities. But after that, it's not going to be boring because I'm going to give you tips to help you improve your editing speed and consistency once you've done all these steps. However, if you already know all of these steps and are already pretty decent at the game or even good at the game, you can skip ahead just to see any things that you may have missed and just, general tips that you may not have known. With that being out of the way, now I'm going to show you some tips about how to get better sensitivities and show you my sensitivities. You need to test out different sensitivities to try to figure out what sensitivity is right for you. But one thing I will touch upon is look acceleration strength. That's how much acceleration you put into it. So say it's at a higher level, like 100%. That means there's no acceleration. So if you move your finger fast and you move your finger slow, the screen goes at the same speed. But if I set it down to 1%, the slower that I move my screen, the less movement it will make, but the faster I move my screen, the faster it will go. And that applies to all my sensitivities. So for editing, if you want to edit faster, when you swipe your screen or move around quicker, set this lower, but if you want a consistent speed, set it higher. But I have mine around 30. The next technical thing that you need to become a good editor is good crosshair placement. You need to make sure that your crosshairs always aim towards the tiles you want to edit, and there are several tips that can help you improve this. I was just talking about crosshair placement, and as you can see, I have my crosshair right here. And I'll build a wall, and one thing that you can do to get better crosshair placement is actually not to have it on. So as you can see, my crosshair is going around like this. I'm highlighting the tiles. But in order to get better muscle memory at where you're editing, you're actually going to have to go to settings and turn off your reticle. And you can rewind in the video. In all my examples I had editing, I didn't even have this on, because I need to remember where all the tiles are that I need to edit. So because I have an idea of where my crosshair is, I can edit more consistently. I don't know if this will really help a lot of people, but another thing I did to improve my editing was focus on my aim. The reason I did this was because my editing sensitivity was the same as my aiming sensitivity, and I could really focus on my crosshair placement while doing aim courses as well. But since everybody's aim sensitivity is not the same as their editing sensitivity, I'm not going to go too much in depth with it. But something I will go more in depth with is go slow when practicing. Of course, practice makes perfect, but start with simple edits and go slow with them. You'll take time. And soon enough, you'll start doing edit courses and then realize how much more you can edit. And also another thing to throw in there is just free building and just doing random edits. You'll get more consistent because you're practicing real in-game edits. Also, before the video ends, one last thing I want to throw in is a common mistake that people make with crosshair editing. With crosshair editing, make sure you move your thumb that moves around your screen. Don't try to move around the actual edit button because it won't do anything. I like to keep my iPad clean, but sometimes it does get a bit weird. So one thing I recommend is to get a thumb sleeve. It will allow your movements to be much smoother. I got mine by simply cutting off the edge of a touchscreen winter glove. It's like a mouse pad for your finger, and your finger's the mouse. But you can also buy touch sleeves for around like $7 on Amazon or other websites. Well, this is the end of the video, and I thank you guys for watching and getting to this point. But if this was a waste of your time, please be honest, bully me in the comments, and dislike the video. But if it wasn't a waste of your time, I want to hit my next big milestone of 93 to 94 subscribers. So can we do that? Well, thanks for watching. Bye.